Hello and welcome to our first decimal numbers session 1. First of all, let's start off with our maths meeting. We've got 4 squared, the little 2 means we need to multiply the 4 by itself twice, that's 4 times 4. 42 times 10, don't forget your place value grid for this. 420.4 plus 32.1, line up your decimal points correctly as you use column addition. And then 4,309, take away 290. Again, be careful with the lining up of your digits, but this is a 4-digit number, whereas this is a 3-digit number. And finally, 484 divided by 4. This is the first time we've done division in a little while, so I'll just remind you that you can put the line here and line above, and the answer goes here. Number 4, the divisor would be here. Okay, and then you could do your 400s, your 8 tens and your 4 ones, and you can circle them and put them into groups of 4 for this. Pause the video and have a go. And let's look together at the answers in 3, 2, 1. There they are. Give them a quick tick, take a photo, ready to put onto Class Dojo. So let's start our work with recognising numbers with 2 decimal places. We've got a place value grid here. Normally, or previously, we've looked at ones, then tens, then hundreds, then thousands, then tens of thousands, and so on, all the way up to millions. But we're looking this way today. So have a quick reminder how it works going this way. 10 ones make a 10, 10 tens would make 100, 10 hundreds would make 1,000, 10 thousands would make 10,000, and so on. And it's exactly the same going this way. It's the decimal system. Dec means 10. Anything beginning with dec generally means 10. So if we look at it this way, we would know that 10 hundredths make 10 tenths, 10 tenths make a whole one. Okay, so it's exactly the same but smaller. So if you imagine a 1 split into 10 pieces, you get tenths. If you get a tenth split into 10 pieces, you get a hundredth. You can think about it as money if you want to. Think about a £1 coin. If you split it into 10, get 10 pences. If you split that a 10 pence into 10 pieces, you get 1 penny. You can think about it a little bit like money if you want to. Okay, let's start them. Here's the value. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 tenths. Each tenth is written as 0.1. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hundredths. And each hundredth is written as 0.01. What number have I represented here? Well, there's none in the ones column. There's 4 in the tenths column. And there's 6 in the hundredths column. And we can use a sentence stem to help us figure out what number that is. There are how many ones, how many tenths, how many hundredths. We can put it together to tell us what the number is. Have a go on your piece of paper now. And let's look at the answer together. There are no ones, 4 tenths, 6 hundredths, so the number is 0.46. 0.46. We never say 46, it's always 0.46. And if we had a 3-digit number, we would still continue to say the digits, or a number with 3 decimal places or 4 decimal places or so on, we would still say the digits. We would never say 46. Okay, let's have a look at the next example. Have a go at working out first of all yourself. How many ones, how many tenths, how many hundredths? There are 3 ones, no tenths, and 5 hundredths. We make a sentence stem. Can you fill out the sentence stem and figure out what the number is? Let's look together. There are 3 ones, 0 tenths and 5 hundredths. That makes the number 3.05. We would never say 3.5 because you wouldn't know if the 5 was in the tenths column or the hundredths column, or indeed the thousandths column. So we always make sure we put the 0 to show that there are none in that tenths column there. Here's your turn. I've written some numbers, 0.56. Please could you have a go at writing out the sentence stems, take a picture and upload to Class Dojo. There are another couple of problems after this, so pause and restart when you've completed. Okay, so now you should have written out 1, 2, 3, 4 sentences, starting using the numbers just here. Let's move on to the next activity. Can you match the words to the numerals? So we've got 5 ones, 6 tenths and 5 hundredths. Which are you going to match that to? Draw a neat line. Pause the video for a moment to complete this activity. There is another activity after this. Well done. Should have matched up each of those sentences to the numbers they represent. Okay, let's have a look at something slightly different. We're going to look at how we write these numbers. So if I told you to write a number with 2 ones, 3 tenths and 4 hundredths, what would that look like? Imagine it for a moment and I'll make it appear. There are 2 ones. There are 3 tenths. There are 4 hundredths. I'm not sure why that just changed to 4 rather than 3. Something strange going on. Carry on with these 4 hundredths. That's what's drawn. Okay. To recognise numbers with 2 decimal places, can you have a go at writing these numbers out? And hopefully yours won't jump around like mine just did. Can you write a number with 5 ones, 6 tenths and 5 hundredths? Can you write a number with 9 ones, 2 tenths and no hundredths? Write a number with no ones, 3 tenths and 7 hundredths. Write a number with 4 tenths, 1 unit and 6 hundredths. You notice what I've done there? 4 tenths, 1 unit and 6 hundredths. They're not in the same order as you write them. Be careful. And write a number with 7 hundredths, 2 ones and 9 tenths. Again, they're not in the order that you would write them, so be really careful with those. Take a picture and upload them to Class Dojo. And we'll find the answers out together tomorrow. Goodbye.